Today we had an amp sent into us to test, so we're going to go ahead and test it. It is another one of those brands you don't really hear too much about, but people buy them and people swear by them, so you know they're getting used by somebody out there. But this is the BXA1-7500D. So these amps have been around for a while. It says max power 7,500 watts. I don't think so, but we'll see. These have the BXA series have a it's not really like a bass processor, but it's more of like an adjustable bass boost on it. And the bass knob, it's pretty nice. It's got these buttons you push in and they'll stay in, but you have a bass boost control, so you can just shut it off if you don't want to use it, or you can turn it on, and then your gain knob. Now the manual on here says 1,000 at 4 ohms, 1,500 at 2 ohms, and 2,500 at 1 ohm. But we shall see. But it's a nice looking amp. It's pretty big. Let me grab the tape measure. Alright, so let's see. So it is about 16 by 8, so pretty big. Not like enormous, but it's on the large size. So here you have your bass boost settings, and they call it a processor, but I don't really think this is a processor. It's just basically has your frequency, and it says output voltage, but what that is it's like the level from what the manual says. It has a light that shows your level of bass boost. So one, you know, if you have bass boost on slightly, one will be lit up, so they light up correspondingly. And then the width is how far on either side of the frequency that you select that it affects. And then you have your frequency selection knob here. Nothing else lights up on this besides these 3 knobs, but it's pretty heavy duty. It's a nice feeling amp. It doesn't feel cheap. On this side we got 2 inputs, 2 outputs, level, subsonic, low pass, phase, and power protect light, and your remote control output. And this is actually really nice. They give you 1-aught power inputs. So that's pretty cool. You get 2 sets of speaker outputs. I know this is an older amp and this is why, but I hate that they use Allen head screwdrivers on these, but oh well. 2 80-amp fuses. So as you guys know, a way to kind of get in the ballpark on an amp, if this has 2 80-amp fuses, that's 160, so it should be around 1,600 watts. So, and I have a lot of guys, they always bug me for gut shots, but the problem is if it's a customer's or my own, sometimes I can't take the back off because it's his customers and I can't void their warranty, or it's ours and we don't want to void the warranty because, let's face it, you know, we're messing with amps a lot and sometimes we need the warranty. But check this out. I'm going to do it for you because Big T Diz up in Tennessee gave us the okay to take the cover off. Cool. So it looks pretty solid in here. It looks pretty good, pretty clean. All the solder joints look good. Nothing crazy, but looks like it has very good build quality. So there's your guys' gut shot. I'll try to do this more when I can, but like I said, if it's someone that sends us in an amp or if it's a customer's, you know, we can't void the warranty just for a gut shot. But we will try if we're able to from now on. So looks pretty nice, pretty clean. So let's go ahead and get started with the test and see what she does. Alright guys, here we go. 4 ohm test. Hertz up to clipping. Rated at 1,000 watts in the manual. Oh. Alright, so we didn't get 1,000 watts. We got 515 at 4 ohms. and we drew 54.4 amps, and voltage was at 14.37. Okay, well, not off to a good start, but let's go ahead and get ready for the 2 ohm test. Alright, 2 ohm test. 40 hertz up to clipping. Manual specs say 1500 watts at 2 ohms. Okay, so I'm starting to see a pattern here. We got 924 watts at 2 ohms, and we drew 100.1 amps at 14.34 volts. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the 1 ohm test and cross our fingers. Alright, here we go, 1 ohm test. In the manual it says 2500 times 1. Let's see what happens. I don't know, I'm not having the greatest feeling about this one. Oh, well, definitely not 2500 watts. So 1533, and we drew 182.6 amps, 14.3 volts. So there you have it, guys. Definitely didn't do the manual's ratings, which say 25. I didn't think it would. It has 2 80 amp fuses on the side, so I figured it'd do about 1600. So, but nevertheless, I mean, these are 150 bucks at Amazon, on Amazon right now. So the watt per dollar value is there. So I'll let you guys make the decision. Let me take this off here. It is kind of a cool feature. Most of the time, you know, you hear never use the bass boost. This one you might actually use because it's a little more settable. You can turn it on or off. But the other thing is on the bass knob, they give you a level. Look, these are pretty cool. If you press them in, they kind of stay out of the way. But they give you a level, so you could turn it off, and then if you ever get to that one song, like if it's an oldies song or just like an older rock song that has no bass, then you could actually use that. So that might come in handy. And it's a nice looking bass knob. It does light up. Let me show you guys. So it does light up, which is kind of cool. So overall, for the price, I mean, right now they're 150 bucks on Amazon. There's a link down below in the description. I think it's a pretty good deal because you're getting 1533, and that's uncertified. So we'll go ahead and do dynamic burst right now. So as of right now, I'm not going to dog it for the price, but let's go ahead and strap it in and let's do an RMS burst test and see what we can get out of it. Okay, dynamic burst. Maybe this baby has a little more. So let's see what we get here. Some amps have a little bit of headroom where they do quite a bit more, and some don't. Oh, not bad. So that's not bad. 2054. Cool. And we only drew 184.5, and we got down to 14.3 volts. Not too bad. That kind of changes things. So, I mean, 2,000 watts, especially for 150 bucks right now on Amazon, that's not too bad. And even I think the regular price is $250. So if you like the amp and it's putting out, you know, 2054 watts dynamic burst, and it's 250 bucks, that's still not really that bad. Definitely doesn't do what the manual says it does, so I'm not going to give them that, but it is a nice amp. It feels pretty heavy duty, pretty solid. So I'll leave that up to you guys. I want to give a big shout out to Big T Diz for sending in this amplifier for us to test. We really appreciate it. And thank you guys again for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions on amps you'd like us to dyno, just let us know. And until next time, thanks again.